I'm Lane Lawless. I'm out here in front of the beautiful Superstition Mountains on BLM land, and I want to talk about the murder of LaVoy Finicum, who was one of the Malheur Wildlife Refuge occupiers. We know how much we love the BLM. They get paid and they don't do anything useful. Apparently, LaVoy was shot by Oregon State Police, not the FBI as we suspected. LaVoy was a victim of extrajudicial execution. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means that the government killed him without charging him with a crime, indicting him, or giving him benefit of a trial or a jury of his peers. So poor Mr. Finicum died because he thought he was a citizen who had rights. He did in theory, but in practice, no. I read something recently that says the dash cams of the Oregon State Police that shot him down were not running. Isn't that convenient? So I'm not too surprised. I'm wondering when the videos will come out that the two women in the truck with him were shooting. This is an absolute outrage. And what does the mainstream media do? He was a militia guy. He was shot, because he was reaching for a gun. I don't really believe that, because when you look at the airplane footage, which isn't real clear, he jumps out of the truck with his hands up. At that point, he could have been apprehended without any danger at all to the agents. Did they do that? No. They shot him repeatedly, and as he grabbed his side after being shot, then they said he was reaching for a gun. I don't know if he was armed or not. I don't even know Mr. Finicum. But there's something terribly wrong with the government of the United States when a citizen can get shot while he is clearly surrendering. This man is surrendering. He's not pulling a gun and trying to shoot his way out of this. I think Mr. Finicum was so emotional about what he had done, about the occupation of the government building and how BLM tries to grab land. I think maybe that's why he said, just shoot me, because he was just done with it. He was tired of it. But just because he said either let me go or shoot me was no reason for them to shoot him. When has law enforcement ever taken orders from civilians in this country? Never, that I know of. Never. And there were two women in the car. They didn't need to shoot up the whole car and repeatedly gas it with tear gas for 10-15 minutes. They didn't need to shoot the truck up after he had been shot, and they had shown a willingness to surrender. The only reason those people didn't get out of the truck is they were afraid they were going to be shot. Well, hell, I would have stayed behind cover too if I'd been with LaVoy. Now, should LaVoy have run that road? Should LaVoy have run that stop? No, probably not. But, he was an American citizen. He was a man. He was a patriot. He was a hero. And he had a right to make up his own mind. I really wonder what's going to show in the videos that those two women took while they were under fire. That's really going to be interesting. And how much do you want to bet they're deleted from their camera phones? All of it. I want to see the autopsy report, and I want to see the private autopsy that LaVoy's family had done on him. I heard he was shot 9 times, and that is not necessary. It was necessary to shoot him 1 time. A taser would have been sufficient. They claim that he was shot with a taser. Who knows? There's no audio on the plane footage, and if there were, all we'd hear is the plane motors anyway. I'm mad as hell. This is outrageous. I didn't even know the man, but he really should not have been murdered by the government without benefit of a trial, not when he was surrendering.